Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Woo! So excited for today, guys. And alright, so this is the historical significance of all the builds I've built in my Minecraft world. As you all know, if you've been paying attention, I've built many stuff in my Minecraft world, as you can see from this point of view. And I built so many others. So this is a video where today we're going to be... Oh, I'm stuck in the water, hold on. This is the video where we're just gonna be me just telling you about the Minecraft builds I've built in this world. And oh, it's Wilbur. Hello, Wilbur. Yeah, and good luck and have fun watching. And we're going to continue on with the series of my Minecraft world I've built, and I'll tell you each historical significance of each build. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right then. Now here, let's go and let's start. And here we have the roads, the Colors of Rhodes, which is right here, and the Lighthouse of Alexandria is over there, which is one of the two major wonders of the world. Yeah. Okay, so here we have the Colossus of Rhodes, which is ancient Greek. You know, Colossus of Rhodes. It was a statue of the Greek sun god Helios in the city of Rhodes on the Greek island of the same name by the Charles of Linzo in 280 BC. Wow, so cool. One of the seven wonders of the ancient world is constructed to celebrate the successful defense of Rhodes city against the attack of Demetrius I of Macedon, who was besieged it for a year with a large army and navy. Now, according to some estimates, it's about 70 cubits or 33 meters, 180 feet high, approximately the height of a modern Statue of Liberty, which we have it way over there in the background right behind me. Now, I believe it was destroyed by some of the Arabs during the period, you know, so all that craziness. And okay, we're gonna move on right to the Lighthouse of Alexandria, which is right here. Nice. Look at that view. Oh. All right. Some mobs in there, but yeah. Okay, the Lighthouse Alexandria. Alright, so the Lighthouse of Alexandria is sometimes called the Pharaohs of Alexandria. It was a lighthouse built for the Ptolemaic kingdom of ancient Egypt during the reign of Ptolemy II of Philadelphus. It has been estimated to have been 100 meters, or 330 feet in overall height, which is actually about 300 blocks high, if I remember my counting. It's one of the seven wonders of the world. Shut up, zombie. For many centuries, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world. It was located in Alexandria, right next to Cairo, Egypt. It was severely damaged by 3 earthquakes in 956 and 113-23 AD, and it became an abandoned ruin after the mausoleum at Halicarnassus and the extent of the Pyramid of Giza. Ooh. Oh, you can't even see my face. Never mind. But yeah, that's That's the gist of the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and you can see the towers. Right over there behind me is the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. On the other side are a bunch of temples, Greeks temples and Romans temples. It's so bizarre. All right, and we're gonna get back to that. Hanging Babylon, which were one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world listed in the Hellenic culture. They were described as the remarkable future of engineering with an ascending. Oh, whoa! What was that? Okay, sorry. With an ascending series of tired gardens, continuing widely varied of trees, shrubs, and vines, resembling large. Oh, there's the vines over there. Large green mountains, construction of mud bricks, and it was said to be built in the ancient city of Babylon near present-day Heliopolis province in Iraq. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon was delivered from the Greek word overhanging, which is the border meaning of the modern English hanging, and refers to trees being planted on raised structures such as a terrace. And as you can see here appears a graph of the list of the timeline and a map of 7 wonders of the ancient world, including the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. According to one legend, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon was built alongside the grand palace known as the Marvel of Mankind by the Neo-Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II, who ruled between 605 and 562 BC for his Median wife, Queen Atmis. Because she missed the green hills and valleys of her homeland, this was attested by the Babylonian priest Berochius, writing in about 290 BC, a description that was later quoted by Josephus. The construction of Hanging Gardens was also attributed to the legendary Queen Semiramis, and they have been called the Hanging Gardens of Semiramis, an alternate name. Now, that's a legend and all that in description, but it is quite a marvelous building structure I have built over the time. And I've done everything in according detail, just like the original gardens. Let's go to one side of it. The vines and all that. All the plants. Oh. It appears to be that I'm jumping constantly and I cannot stop. Wow, look at that. Yeah, how I do love it. Alright, I'm gonna figure out how to stop this jumping, but there's right behind me the Tower of Babel, and right there, actually I built 2 versions. That one over there behind me is the that is the Harnicus Immaculeus, or if I'm pronouncing it right. And here we have the great Mausoleum of Harnicus. Oof, big, very big indeed. Oh look, there's a bee over there. Hey bee, what are you doing here? Oh, I got mad. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I took a screenshot. Sorry. Oh. I don't know why it's so glitchy. Only 32? Wow. Render distance only 32. Okay. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus is actually a tomb of Melusius, an ancient Greek word. It was a tomb built between 353 and 350 BC in Herculaneum, present Bodrum, Turkey, for Maclelius, an Anatolian from Caria and the satrap in the Achaemenian Empire and his sister wife Astramius II of Caria. The structure was designed by the Greek architects Satrius and Pytrius of Pani. Its elevated tomb structure is diverted from tombs of neighboring Lucia, a territory Massilius had invaded and annexed 360 BC, such as the Nereid Monument, which we have over here. In general, you know. Oof, pretty big. It's about 45 meters, 100 and how tall is it? 148 feet tall. But but it's actually taller than only 140. If we go to the one over here. Here's the gates of Babylon. It's actually not that big comparing to that one. This one's a bit smaller. It is containing a total of 400 freestanding sculptures. And it was destroyed by excessive earthquakes from the 12th to 15th century. It is one of the last surviving of the 6 destroyed wonders. Yeah, pretty bizarre. Man, I gotta eat. Nearly took a lot of damage from that. That was an interesting structure. We'll get to that. All right, is one of my 2 Temple of Artemises. This is the Temple of Artemis, or Artemisian, a Greek word, also known as the Temple of Diana. It was a Greek temple dedicated to the ancient location form of the goddess Artemis, equalized to Diana, a Roman goddess. It was located in Ephesus, near the modern town Selçuk, present-day Turkey, by AD 401. It has been ruined or destroyed. Only foundations and fragments of the last temple remain at the site. And as you can see here on the pictures, the earliest version of the temple of Bronze Age Timaeus accompanied the Ionic immigration by many years. It was reconstruction in more glamorous forms began around 550 BC under Sherfesrion, the Sertran architect, and his son Metagenes. The project was funded by Croesus of Lydia and took 10 years to complete. This version of the temple was destroyed in 356 BC by Arnesis. And yeah, here's a quote about it. I have set my eyes on the wall of lovely Babylon, on which it is a road of chariots, and the statue of Zeus by the Alpheus, and the hanging gardens, and the colossus of the sun, and the huge labor of the high pyramids, and the tomb of the Massilius. When I saw the house of Artemis, the mountain of the clouds, those other marvelous lost their brilliance, and I have said, lo, apart from Olympius, the sun never looked on aught so grand. And do not ask me where that saying came from. I have no idea. Oh, it's becoming night time. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to go to sleep. Alright. Catch you in the morning to the next. Alright. This is a nice house I am in. Wow. Took a long time to build this house. And here we are at the bar. Oh, hold on, just... Let's look outside the window and... Oh! What do you know? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! And here we are to the next wonder of the world. The statue of Zeus at Olympia. No, that's not right. This is statue of Zeus Olympia. That's the first one. I need to change that sign. And here we are. Let's just enter there. And there's Zeus. So, statue of Zeus Olympia was a giant seated figure about 12.4 meters or 41 feet tall. Yeah, very tall. Made by Greek sculptor Pydias around 435 BC at the Sanctuary of Olympia, Greece. The erected in the temple of Zeus there, Zeus in the sky, thunder god, and the Greek religion, who ruled as king of the gods of the Mount Olympus. Yeah. It was statue was lost and destroyed around the 6th century of AD. Conflicted of the conflicts or accounts of the date and circumstances. Yeah. But it's really cool to see. Oh, where is it? There it is. Alright then, goodbye Zeus. See ya. I guess we could take a look at the first Temple of Artemis right here. Oh, by the way, that's the Pyramid of Giza, which is going to be our next stop. And let's go inside this one, which is technically much better in some cases. We got fire everywhere. That's how I lit the place fairly well so it can fit the place. It's just a giant temple where they used to do, you know. Oh, lagged a little, but they used to, you know, worship and just, you know, what temples are used for. These two other ones over there. Let's just fly over. I have to cut a giant amount of land over there, as you saw. Oh, come on. Gotta get up here. This is the best spot in the house. Well, maybe. Yeah, killed the bee earlier. And here we are. This is probably the best aerial view I have of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest Egyptian pyramid. It was served as a tomb of Pharaoh Khufu, who ruled during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, built 2600 BC. Over the period of about 27 years, the pyramid is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the world and is the only wonder that has remained largely intact. As you can see, it's built identically to the ruined one. The perfect one is like way back behind me, over there somewhere in the distance. Somewhere over there in the distance. That's another pyramid, and there's one right over. Oh, glitchy. One over there, and there's this modern. This is another one. I built lights. I put on all 4 corners, so you will see the pyramids light up all in the night. Yeah. Great Pyramid, as you see. Right next to Khafre and Mechanar. So, it's standing at 146.6 meters or 481 feet, and the Great Pyramid was the world's tallest human-made structure for more than 3,800 years over time. Now it's going to be the Burj Khalifa. Yeah, I believe so. Look at that. Wow, at nighttime it looks nice. Oh, I made sure that all 4 corners. It's made of smooth white limestone casting. When the casting was removed, the height is about 454 feet, and today, even with the core, the base is 755.4 2.6 feet. About 2.6 million cubic metrics for volume. It's pretty bizarre. Yeah, it's pretty bizarre. Now we're gonna fly to the top so you can see the other two pyramids that's built along within Giza, Egypt, which is where it is today. There is the other two pyramids. One over there, one over there. Huh. Amazing. Oh, you can see all the trails. The Sphinx is over there. This pyramid is over here. And I believe that is all of the 7 wonders of the world. But I have... Oh, sorry. Ah, yes. This remodeled mansion with these nice curtains and all that. You know, these signs. And staircase. Yeah, this is the main staircase. But let's go outside and, oh. This gate and... Oh, well, look at that. The Buckingham Palace, which I've built on Minecraft. One of my very first, earliest builds. And by the way, there's nothing inside this building. It's completely hollow. I don't have time to build all that after building these two giant mansions combined together. And that I remodeled the Mountain Way. So, the Buckingham Palace. It's it's located in the city of Westminster in the United Kingdom, and it's where the former monarch of England lives in, which is King Charles III. Originally, around this time, the year 2024, it was built for the Duke of Buckingham. In 1703, on the site that has been private ownership for 150 years, it's acquired by King George III in 1761. Oh yeah. It's the former king who lives in it now. Former monarch of England is Charles III. I said it right, but it was acquired by King George III, and the private residence of Queen Charlotte became known as the Queen's House. During the 19th century, it was enlarged by the architects John Nash and Edward Bloor, who constructed 3-wing around the central courtyard. Buckingham Palace became the London residence of the British monarch of the accession of Queen Victoria in 1837. Queen Victoria. Nice. There's so much I could say about it. Well, I guess I could continue with the last part. The last major structures additions were made in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, including the east front, which contains the balcony. The balcony, which appears the royal families traditionally appears to the great crowds. A German bomb destroyed the palace during the palace chapel during the Second World War, and the King's Gallery was built on the site of the opening of the Republic of 1962 to exhibit works of the art from the royal collection. Nice. Well, that is it for it. Oof. Well, that's the Buckingham Palace. There's actually so much more I could to see. Let me go on top of this Tommy Innit hotel that I have reconstructed two of. There we have the statue of Jesus. Nice. Or, yeah, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it a little bit wrong. Statue of Jesus in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, created by French-Polish sculptor Paul Landowski and built a Brazilian engineer Hector da Slavia Costa in collaboration with the French engineer Albert Catquat, Romanian sculptor Georgion Lodia, sculpted the face, constructed between 1922 to 1931. The statue is 30 meters, 98 feet high, and this arm stretches 28 meters, 29 feet wide. Yeah, it was, and you could probably tell why it was just constructed for religious reasons and all that. And gotta get more rockets. Flying around underneath the arm of Jesus over here, we have the one and only, the Roman Colosseum. We're not gonna fly all the way to the top because I don't want to waste the rockets. So we're just gonna right here is good. The Roman Colosseum. Now, Roman Colosseum is a great architecture of Rome, Italy. It is in east of the Roman Forum and is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world despite its age. Construction began under the Emperor Vespasian, 69 to 79 AD. In 72 AD, and was completed around 80 AD under his successor heir Titus. Further modifications were made during the reign of Domitian, 81 to 96 AD. Three emperors who were patrons of the work, known as the Flavian dynasty, and the amphitheater was named the Flavian Amphitheater by later classics and the architectures for its association with the family name, Fabius. And this is the complete rebuild of the Colosseum I have built here. It can fit over 50 to 80,000 people, part of the Roman mythology for the battles with the unfortunately many religious Christians back in the Roman times died here, and oh yeah, it's pretty bizarre what happened here. Yeah, that's the Colosseum. But obviously I have so many other builds, so many that this video will take too long, and I don't have the time and patience to do all that, so I'm just gonna list a couple things I have built. I have built the London Bridge. I have built both the Notre Dame and the St. Patrick's Cathedral, which you can see right there behind me in the corner. Yeah, that's the St. Patrick's Cathedral. There's the Solomon's Temple, the Victorian mansions, a couple of mansions from real and real, not real. Westminster, the Big Ben over there, as you can see in the background. I have built, well, no realistic prisons, just a couple prisons, like the vaults, which we all know, Pandora's Vault, which as you can see over there, Christ the Redeemer. I built the Sphinx. I've built all the 7 wonders of the world, which I've shown you previously in my videos. I have built, I have built the St. Louis Arch. I have built Circus Maximus, which is the same circus that Ben-Hur was in. I've built I built Greek temples for Apollo, Aphrodite, Hera, Zeus, Hades, and all the other temples. I've built the Theater of Pompeii. I've built the somewhat palace of the pharaohs. Nice pharaohs. I built a couple pyramids. I built pyramids for foolish gamers and all that. And I built the Dome Rock. Believe it or not. I built, and I already mentioned Solomon's temples right over there behind me. Ooh. I've built many things in my Minecraft world. So many things that I can't tell you all of them, but that's the gist of all the things I built, which is part of the historical significance. Everything else is just, all, as you see here, all built for fun. Not the Statue of Liberty in New York, from New York City. I built that too, of course. As we're flying back here to my Minecraft house, that's the gist of it. Notre Dame. If you want to see how it looks like, you can look at all my previous videos, so you can see it there. More explanation for those, and through my world tutorials and all that. But well, if I missed anything, you can let me know in the comments, or I could just figure it out. And oh yes, I have mods that give animals some animations. Actually, let's go take a look at the other animals. Whoa. Yeah, the chickens don't have much. Let's take a look at the villager. It's weird. It worked on the creeper. I saw a creeper bend its neck and I got scared. Like, what the heck was I watching? Yeah, I got scared by the creeper. Oh, that's weird. Mobs seem to be acting very Minecrafty normal and all that. But we're gonna worry about that next time, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this Minecraft video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and also leave a comment for any recommendation you have for more Minecraft future videos, or any other videos for the matter of fact. I hope you have a blessed day. And 1.21 of Minecraft, the Tricky Trials came out, and I can't wait to play more about that Minecraft. Woohoo! Alright guys, goodbye.